I am Mr. Naylor, and this is the first in a series of videos that's going to go over some basics of Python programming, aimed largely at GCSE computer science. In this video we're going to look at basic input and output using the print method and the input method. One use case you may see of this quite often is in video games when you're able to choose your name, and then this is displayed in many other places within the game, such as when people speak to you, on your character selection screen and places like that. Okay, so let's make our simple input-output program that's going to allow us to output a custom message using user input as part of the message that it outputs. So to start with, we want to just ask the user a question we want them to answer. So we're going to use the print method, and we're going to put in our question, what is your name? And then we're going to use the input to save the user's response, and we're going to save that into a variable. We're going to give that variable a sensible identifier, so I'm going to use name because that describes the data that it's going to hold. It's going to hold a name. And then we're going to repeat that, so print will ask another question, so where are you from? And we'll save that again, sensible identifier, country equals input. And now we can do on line 5 our print statement that's going to print our custom sentence. This time it's going to include, instead of just the string literal that we give it, it's going to use the variables to kind of customize it depending on the user's inputs. So we're going to do print again. And the difference this time to the others, because we're going to be putting variables inside the string, we just want to put a lowercase f before that first speech mark. This method only works on Python 3 or above. If you're using a lower version, I'll put a link below to Python documentation on how you can put variables there. But if you're using Python 3 or above, this is probably the best method. So we just can start our string first of all. And then the difference from the others here now is we can use these curly brackets and just put our variable at the point we want the data to appear. And now if we run the program, put in our name and the country that I'm from, and we can see our output is customized using the data that I input from the variables to give a custom response. And just to show that the data is different, if we try some different, so someone called Dave and they were from maybe the USA, this is the output they would get. So like the example at the beginning, this allows us to just write one set of code that would provide custom outputs based on the inputs from the user, customizing the experience slightly in a very quick and easy way. So hopefully that was useful for you. If it was, please like this video to help us with the YouTube algorithm, and comment below any other questions that you may have, things that you would like to see us make future videos on, and subscribe to see more content like this.